I have to say, she's a professional speaker in the industry. She does trainings and is legendary. She is really catch me out when it comes to talking about network marketing. And we're lucky to have her in the Nu Skin business. So, Artemis Lippert.
For those of you who are new, and by the end of your first couple of years, I just wanted to give you a personal vision, which is one of the things that really helped me when I was starting to change my professional life was the thought that we often overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but we underestimate what we can do in 10. And many times we have to be patient with our overestimation in order to really be around for what's really meant to be. So when I first started this business, I became an executive in 1 month, but then 2 years and 2 months later was when I created my first executive. So it really was interesting. In that first couple of years, you really got to stay with yourself to learn the personal lessons that allow you then to capture stuff. So I thought I was on the 24-year plan to team lead then, one executive every 2 years. But it really was 2 years later that I was at the top of the company, because your lessons are not all equal. Some lessons are giving you the base that you need to really go where you want to go. So I remember hearing another story that really meant a lot about a gentleman who went to the top of Mount Everest, and he was asked by people who had also interest in doing that, how did you really do it? And he said, well, I opened up my front door and I put my left foot out, and then I put my right foot in front, and then I put my left foot in front. This guy said, no, seriously, how did you do it? And the guy said, no, seriously, I opened up my front door, and I put my left foot out, and I put my right foot in front of it, and I put my left foot in front of it. And there's a lot to be said for the fact that in this business, Nu Skin has positioned us, and they've also, at this launch meeting, given you the stats for where to focus. So at the 2-year mark for me, I looked at what they said. The average time at the top of the company, about bonus pool, how many LOIs to focus in, what makes a strong executive with your ADRs, and I just went for those success stats and stopped focusing in the wrong place, and that's what really made it happen. So that's my personal challenge to you as well. Have a great day.
Thank you, Artemis. And so, we're at this point in introducing you, Jonathan, that you are very successful and have been successful in your own right when you're telling you the team will be
5 years.
5 years. Suddenly, you're Michelle's husband.
That's right. She makes me look very good, doesn't she?
She does.
Is she here? Michelle, please come here. She just come here because it makes me look very good, even better.
Well, you better come quickly because you're going to cut into his 2 minutes.
As she is up here, I've learned so much from this lady as she's found her way to team lead. But my story is very simple. I come from a professional business background, and at one stage I had 200 employees, cost of sale, overhead staff, and if you know that story as an employer, then I'll tell you, in this business you've got to change. Let go of what you do in professional business and learn something new. The faster you do it and learn this industry of multi-level marketing, direct sales, and learn how to do something very different, the faster you'll find success. That was my biggest challenge. And I got there with my partner John Whittaker. We worked very, very hard. But let me tell you, this lady here does it even better than me. What I did in 29 months, she did in 6 months, and so I think it's only fair. The next thing is from Michelle, don't you think?
I'm so lucky. I really believe that yesterday when they asked me to talk about getting started and what got me excited, it was, I really believe, I know it, like I'm talking right now, that the biggest wave, not only in Nu Skin, but the biggest wave that's ever going to hit our industry is about to happen, and I wanted to position myself, and I just did it, just like Artemis said, one step in front of the other, and that's what we wanted to do. And I know it's coming, and I want to be a part of it.
So let's make it happen together. Hold your hands, let me do it. Thank you.